Welcome. I feel like I've been trying to get Kahh on for the longest, and with the whole quarantine thing and, COVID, we've been just kind of going back and forth. But today I have celebrity stylist Kahh Spence with me. Welcome, Kahh.
So much for having me.
Of course. Thank you very much. I'm so excited to talk to you today. And, I'm just going to jump right into it. I feel like, when it comes to being a celebrity hairstylist, I think a lot of people want to know, like, how did you get your start? What was your foot in the door?
My foot in the door is probably, so my father's a barber, and then my mom was always doing hair. And I think being around them and watching them all the time, my aunt was actually just telling me the other day, like, I used to parade around the house in my grandma's heels and put her scarf on my head and walk around with it flowing. And so I think from then, like, just watching them and doing things like that in the house, I just knew I wanted to be in this industry. Mm-hmm. And one thing led to another, and boom.
Boom, and here you are. I feel like that's kind of still been going on. You said you were parading around in like heels and doing things, but now you're in your wigs. You are like the king of wigs. You know what I mean? And you're showing it on your platform, and you try them on, and you're styling them and coloring them. I feel like, or I want to know, when did you know wigs was like your thing?
I tried doing them. I think I was like 16 in high school. We had like a show in high school, and I was playing Tracy Turnblad's mom, John Travolta's role. And I was like, I want to try creating a wig. So I tried then. It wasn't the greatest. And then after that, I started creating wigs for my friends. And then like the timing just went on. I think my first time creating it for a celebrity was on Cardi in 2016 or 2015. And that was like the first time I was like, okay, we're outside, a wig is on somebody. I was like, well, I don't really like this. And so like it just kept progressing. So I didn't really know like it was my thing probably until like 2017.
Okay. So not that long ago.
Yeah, not that long ago.
Your first celebrity client, who was that? I'm curious.
In terms of actual celebrity, Elle Varner, early 2015.
Cool.
I think so. Yeah. Elle Varner, early 2015. And then right after that was Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I met Kehlani the following year. Okay. I think the thing that like kind of put me in a new like realm and everything was Kehlani. Like I think once I started working with her, I think people's eyes started like really opening to me and seeing more of like what I do, what I was capable of, and things like that.
That's very cool. I mean, you're working with such high-profile clients like Cardi B, Kehlani, Ella Mai, amazing artists. Are they open to trying new things?
Some of them, yeah. I know working closely with Kehlani, she's pretty open. Like she's very experimental. She lets me try and do whatever. Ella, not exactly the same. Because she's very like wants to, embody her natural essence. I think now we're gonna start like slowly peeling it out. I'm really excited about. But I think, sooner than later, she's gonna start slowly like. And then I do have a new client that I just started working with.
Okay.
That made me list.
Even
bigger than all of these people.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I think we'll be able to experiment on some stuff. But hopefully soon I'll be able to talk about all that.
Cardi B, I feel like she's open to any haircut whatever looks good, right?
Literally open to anything. I actually haven't like worked with her. I think it's been like a year and a half. But I'm actually right after this recreating one of the looks from the WAP video. But it's probably one of the most intricate looks in the video. So the ponytail that had the chain links connected to it, I'm gonna recreate that, which is like it's time consuming, but I want to show these kids on the internet that like, hair isn't just about color. It's not just about wigs. It's about creating art.
Absolutely. Show these kids up. And when we say WAP, we're talking about worship and praise.
And then there's that.
Right. So, we're still in this quarantine pandemic, situation going on. And you had a lot of things planned earlier this year. The different classes that you were going to show your techniques in and everything. How did that affect you? How has this quarantine affected you?
It definitely paused a lot. A lot of the stuff that I've been working on and having to do has now moved into like a virtual space. Like Wednesday, I'm now on like a panel with some other influencers and like beauty professionals to talk about the evolution of the beauty world. And then Thursday, I'm teaching like a workshop on, I think it's Zoom. And so now that it's all virtual, it just feels weird because there's nobody sitting in front of you. It's like a computer screen. And like, I can't do something and look at comments. And, you know, like it's hard because there's no actual feedback. Luckily though, what I did do before quarantine started was I started my own brand, which is actually right here, called Spence. Well, it's actually called Kahh Spence Beauty. And this is one of the first things that came from it. It's a unique fragrance, which is completely sold out. But I'm actually working on a ton of other stuff right now, which I'm really excited about.
You are so busy, like, and you had to slip that in there. Completely sold out, right? That's a good thing. That's amazing.
3 weeks, which is pretty cool for some, like for me at my level, and you know, just starting something new and tapping into a new industry. So I'm really excited to see where this goes.
You know, with quarantine, I mean, I feel like, you know, a lot of people are at home, you know, they're doing their the ponytail, like kind of just like bedhead. But are there any trends that we can expect to come out of all of this?
Like when we leave quarantine?
Sure, let's try that.
I think we will see a lot of shorter cuts. I feel like a lot of people, like it'll be a blend of both. We'll see a lot of shorter cuts. I feel like a lot of people have been tired of wearing their natural hair in the house and they just want something shorter that's easy to maintain. Or we'll see people with longer hair because they haven't seen a hair professional. So it might be a blend of both. But hopefully we don't see the in-betweens. Like we don't see the, you know, bad color jobs. Like hopefully we don't see any of that because
the at-home color jobs. Going back to celebrity clientele, I feel like with your big roster of clients, what are some of the do's and don'ts when working with such high-profile clients?
Well, depending on where you are in terms of like the setting you're in, one thing you want to make sure at all times is you're being as professional as possible and you're being as respectful as possible. And what I mean by that is if someone isn't talking to you, that you shouldn't be talking. Like for me personally, when I first started and still until today, I personally don't engage in conversation that a client is having with others in the room just because it's not my place and I'm here to just do hair. Like granted, we have a relationship, you know, we might be really cool, but like I'm literally here for a job. Another do is to definitely wear all black or solid colors because you don't want to stand out. You don't want to come in. Like I remember one time I made a mistake and like we were on set for something. I had on like a lime green shirt and like a black leather pants, and I was like,
you look cute though, but still.
You gotta turn compliments. Don't share your client's information or like take to social media what happens in the comfort of where you guys are. And you know, because your client, like you're like a therapist to your client. Your client relies on you to tell you every single thing. Like I know so much about each person I work with, but I would never talk to anybody about it. Right. One, because I've signed NDAs with damn near all of them. But two, because it's just not who I am. And I just don't want to ruin the relationship with them and with future clients that I could have because they see I'm being a little messy and unprofessional. So I would just keep the talking, keep the
minimum. So minimum. That's good. What people really want to know from you is, you know, what advice can you give them to be where you are right now, or even to get the foot in the door? What's some advice to an up-and-coming hairstylist?
Just continue doing hair. Like I feel like I talk to some people in my DMs about this all the time. And they're like, I really want to be a celebrity hairstylist. And I think the more you do hair, the more you create the content and show the hairstyles you're doing, people will see it, and other people will start to, whether it be like another hairstylist that might bring you on as an assistant or a celebrity that might see your work, they will start to notice it and they will see it. So I would just say continue doing whatever it is that you're doing and make sure it looks as polished as possible and know the audience you're trying to cater to. So if the type of clients you want cater to a very specific audience, cater to that audience. Or if you want to be a little broader like myself, I would like to say I'm a lot more broader than, I would like to say I'm a lot more broader. And, you know, I like to make sure I'm versatile from, you know, like I can go from doing a wig to doing the natural hair to doing the ponytails to doing the blowouts, just because I don't want to box myself in. Like, if you feel like you're that, do that. But if you feel like you're going to cater to one audience, do that. And in that pocket. And
then maybe expand from there. Be good at one thing. I always feel like you should always be really good at one thing.
Really good at one thing.
Exactly.
There's so much other stuff.
Absolutely. You know what you're really good at? You're good at baby hairs. I am dubbing you the king of baby hairs. And from everybody,
I heard that on Vogue.
Everybody at Hyperion, we're giving you the certificate for king of baby hairs. Okay? Look at that. We're going to have you put that on your wall.
Oh my God, I need that. I need that. I need
I
that.
mean, Kaylani's baby hairs be on point. They're just on point. And Ella, she's like the queen of having baby hair. So I want to do a rapid fire with you real quick. Just a couple of words, just to see and have fun with you and see what you pick. Okay. So here we go. Ponytail or bob?
Bob.
Long hair or short hair?
Short.
Postmates or cook at home?
Postmates.
Morning person or night owl?
Oof, morning person.
Dogs or cat?
Neither.
Oh, tequila or vodka?
Tequila.
Hair gel or hairspray?
Hairspray.
There it is. That's it. Yes. That was fun. See? Yes. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate that. Like, and you killed that naked juice. You are killing that. I did. Thank you, Kahh. I'm so happy you're able to do this today, and I can't wait to see you in person and do it again.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really cool. I can't wait to get out of this quarantine.
I know, so we can have some fun and get together and all that stuff. So I will talk to you soon.
Okay, see you soon. Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.